for me. Blood in my dog and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me.
Alright guys, I'm gonna assemble the S14 and I'm gonna attempt to videotape it. Jessica got me this GoPro for my birthday and I actually used it for some of that in-car footage from Spirit Peaks on the test day video. But let's see how the time lapse looks while I put this brown thing together. Well, hopefully the time lapse on the GoPro worked because it is put together. I do have the grill and it's on the table over there and it's painted. I just got to make a little mount for it. But other than that, she's all put together. Well, I went ahead and just knocked out the brackets for the grill because I test fitted it and really liked the way it looked. So I was like, I'll just knock them out. There's tabs under here that just go through the front bumper to hold the bottom in place. And then I just made these metal brackets that use the headlight bolt and then support the top. So yeah, not going anywhere. The grill looks perfect with the vented raised hood. I dig it. So I do have a couple things left to do. Oscar and I need to finish the harness for the gauge cluster. I had to order a different water temp sensor, and he needs to build a small harness for the wipers. I don't have the original engine harness that has all the wiper amp and harness and stuff, but I did order a new plug for the motor, so I do have a wiper motor plug, and I think we're just going to tap it into the factory switch, so it'll just be off and all the way on. Hopefully that'll work out. I'm thinking about running the BCL again. I still have it. It's freshly painted. I had two last year. I had the one that I ran on the hatch that was from the S14, and the corner was all shaved off from the villain's wall. And then I had a nice new one that was freshly painted that I really never ran. I think I put it on and then I took it off for the first villains event and never put it back on. So I do still have the same high-rise BCL. I'm probably gonna put it on just because the back of an S14 is kind of blah with nothing on it. I originally was gonna run the OEM wing, but then I went through the trouble of building the mounts for these buttons, and it's right where I use the OEM wing holes. So it would be kind of a pain to put an OEM wing on and then have to just rebuild all that stuff. And I'd have to paint the OEM wing. So I think I'm gonna bolt the BCL on, or at least set it on and see how she looks. I think it'll look good. So yeah, that's the plan, is to do that. I also do need to technically test the car out. I only got like 5 or 6 laps at Spirit the other weekend before the fuel pump line burst on me. You can watch all that in a previous video. It's fixed now. But it would be nice to actually drive it before I trailer it 4 hours to Medford for a final bout, just in case there's something else weird that I didn't notice before. Between the cabin filling up with smoke because of the PCV valve shooting oil onto the turbo, and then the fuel pump issue, the few laps I did get weren't really good laps. I was pretty much just drifting in a car full of smoke that I couldn't breathe in. But yeah, so that's next. Probably mount the VCL wing, try to squeeze in another test day in the next couple weeks, and we'll see how that goes. But appreciate you guys following along. I am super excited with how it turned out. I really dig the hood. That Type 2 hood really looks cool. The vented hood has its own cool look to it too, but this one actually lets quite a bit of heat out as well. So this whole scoop inside lets air into this vent here and this vent on the back side. So it really sucks a lot of heat out of the engine bay, kind of like the vented D-Max style vent hood does. And I like the way it looks. And I needed it. I needed it to clear the EcoTec. The hood was hitting it. So stay tuned for more content. Give me a like and a comment and subscribe if you feel like it. And I'll see you next time.